What's going on, everyone? This is Jay from Premier Gaming Entertainment, and let me tell you, it hasn't taken long for the vultures to start circling, and the crabs to come out of their shells, or whatever the case may be. It hasn't taken long for the critics to really weigh in. Just one game into the season, and it's already drama with Michigan football. So, for all those who haven't heard or haven't read or seen it online or whatever the case may be, former Michigan player and currently now, not former, he's suspended, but Big 10 analyst Braylon Edwards has some very harsh and critical comments about basically Michigan football as a whole and Harbaugh, and pointing out and calling out actual individual players as well. So, a couple things I want to touch on this, because it's more than just that. So, first of all, just talking about it, speaking on the comments itself, basically called Michigan trash, called Cesar Ruiz weak, called the line weak, called Shea Patterson scared and weak, called out Harbaugh, and had a whole lot of negative things about this to say about Michigan football as a whole. So just wanted to actually, kind of comment on that. But let me know how you feel in the comment section about that. Do you feel that he's justified in his comments? Do you feel that he has every right to say what he says? Just let me know how you feel about that in the comment section below. Do you think that his comments were accurate? Do you think he was justified in what he said? Just let me know how you feel. So, getting back to that, funny enough, he ended up getting suspended from Big 10 because of the comments, and he's been suspended indefinitely, which raises another actual layer to this conversation, which is, I guess, free speech and all that. Because I guess he's entitled to his opinion, and he's hired by the Big 10 Network, not by Michigan, so not entirely sure why he got suspended for saying that. Because, I can understand if he was hired by Michigan as an analyst for Michigan football, and, he said those comments about his school while working for the school, I can understand the school taking actions because of that. But he's not working directly for the school. He's working for Big 10 Network. So he's entitled to his opinion, whether we like it or not, whether it's accurate or not. It's just his opinion. And it's not like he made these opinions on the air. It was through his personal Twitter account. So I don't understand why he got suspended, but it is what it is. Now, my thoughts about that is, obviously he wasn't 100% on, backing up his comments because he ended up deleting them. Now, one thing I've always had, and is a pet peeve with me, is people deleting their comments after they've made them. My thing has always been, if you make a comment, if you believe in what you said, you need to stand up to it and own up to your own comments. If don't make your comments and then after you start getting flack for it and feeling the heat from it and getting criticized for it, and then you go back and delete your comments. Obviously you don't stand behind what you're saying if you go back and change what you said or delete it. So I've never understood why people do that. My thing is, if you believe in what you said, stand behind what you said and leave it up there. Don't go back like a chicken and go and delete your comment after the fact. I mean, it's just weak to me. But, I don't agree with him calling out the players by name and calling them weak and stuff like that, especially being a former player, and being a student athlete. These kids, we may not like how they play on a certain day or, agree with the decisions that they might make, but at the end of the day, they're student athletes and they're trying their hardest out there. So they don't need to be thrown under the bus by you. I mean, to me, as a former player, he should know better than to do that to, a a current student athlete that plays for a school that he used to play for. To me, that was out of line. But criticizing the offensive line as a whole, without calling out an individual player, to me, he was actually accurate on that. So I can't argue with him on that because I honestly feel that the line did play poorly and did play weak. And there's a whole lot of improvement that needs to be done as far as it goes. Didn't really see the whole thing about Shea Patterson playing scared. Didn't see that at all. I thought that, he did cough up the ball on a real bad throw, and obviously at the end of the game he fumbled on the last drive that we had. But he didn't play that bad. I mean, he was hampered by cramps, which, did play a factor in the game as well, but I didn't see him playing scared. To me, playing scared was watching those games with John O'Corn where he was scared to take a hit. Now that is playing scared. I didn't see that from Shea Patterson, so I don't know where he was coming off with that, but like I said, he's entitled to his opinion. One thing that is still looming, and a lot of people are breaking this down, but this continuation of losing to quality opponents on the road and losing to your rivals, as long as that continues to happen, Harbaugh is going to continue to get criticism. It doesn't matter who else he beats or whatever the case may be. As long as he can't win those key games, he's always going to get criticized. And it's always going to be from, could be from former players, from, television personalities, whatever the case may be. He's going to face that heat until he gets that done. So that's my thoughts on that. I thought it was, like I said, I thought it was out of line for him to call out the players individually like that. But it is what it is. Also, like I was saying, I thought it was kind of concerning that him giving his own personal opinion got him suspended from the Big 10. Like I said, I wouldn't even understand if he did that on the air and made those comments. Then still I don't understand, but I could at least sort of, I guess they feel that he shouldn't be doing that controversial stuff on the air, so I could kind of understand that. But from his own personal Twitter account, that I don't understand. And it's kind of concerning that, in this day and age, it becomes more and more difficult for people to give their honest opinion. We might not like someone's opinion, but it's still at the end of the day their opinion. And to me, as long as they're not saying anything inflammatory or not saying anything that's racial or prejudice or saying anything that's negative about the person, personally or whatever the case may be, as long as none of that's happening, you should be free to say what you want to say and give your opinion and not feel that, you got to watch your tongue or worry about your job or worry about getting reprimanded or fired or whatever the case may be. And it's unfortunate that this day and age that it's like you can't say anything anymore without looking over your shoulder. So, anyways, that's my thoughts and opinions about that. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel about that. Let me know how you feel about the comments that he made. Like I said, do you feel he's justified in what he said? Do you feel that he should have got suspended? And do you feel that we're going to be all right? Just let me know in the comment section below. Definitely like the video if you like the video. It definitely helps me out. Try to share this video with as many people as you know. And if you enjoy my content, you like my content, definitely subscribe to the channel. I definitely, I love Michigan football. A little frustrated how we started, but it's not the end of the world. It's just one loss. It's the first game, and hopefully we can pick it up and just get the ball rolling. So anyways, like I said, if you like my content, subscribe to the channel, and let's get this thing going. Thank you for watching, and go Blue.